Dear fourth grade students, Assalamu alaikum and welcome back. Today we'll talk about how to construct a Z-spring from 0.5 hard stainless steel wire. In order to do that, of course, we need a piece of wire, angle, Adam, plier and cutter. We will use the Adam plier to straighten the wire in order to remove all the residual stresses within the wire. After that, we need the angle plier, the round peak, to do the non-traumatic end. As you can see here. Then we can squeeze this end using the Adam plier until it's totally closed in order not to harm the patient. Then bring your pencil and draw a line corresponding to the medial distal width of the central incisor at the contact area. Direct your non-traumatic end toward the medial side. Then mark the end of the first active arm on the cast. Again, by the angle plier, we will construct the first coil. You should put in your mind two important points regarding the coils. First, that the plane of these coils should be in the same plane. Therefore, we will bend the first one in opposite direction to the second one, and the internal diameter is equal to 2 to 3 millimeters. So let's say that we will bend the wire upward in the first coil. Try it on your cast. Then we don't need to mark the other end of the active arm. You can use the non-traumatic end. Now you should round the wire in downward direction, as we said, opposite direction to the first coil. Make your coil close. You can see there's a little space between the non-traumatic end and the coil. Close it in order that the Z-spring become passive. You can see here the non-traumatic end is parallel to the long axis of the tooth, while the first and the second coil is perpendicular to the palatal surface of the central incisor. Now from the end of first coil, we will bend the wire downward in perpendicular to the palatal surface of the central. As you can see here. From the middle of the third arm, make another bend, and begin to do the spring with the pyramidal end of the plier, sorry, as you can see here. It's okay that the set zigzag or the retentive tag will become oblique. You can later on make it straight and parallel to the midline of the billet, as you can see here. We can put it now on the cast because the end of the wire is preventing us from doing that. So you can use your Adam plier to bend the end downward, cut it 0.5 millimeter from the end in order to make a distance for the acrylic. However, at this point we need more adaptation for the retentive tag. You can do it just like this. Need a little more adaptation. And a small amount of wax can be used in order to fix your spring. The active arm are perpendicular to the palatal surface and the tag is adapted. Thanks for your kind watching and listening.